Before AHG, I had the opportunity to witness what was to be gained by having children participate in Scouts. My husband and I were so impressed with the growth our son was experiencing in Scouts, and soon we were in search of something that our daughter could participate in as well. In fact, it was she who repeatedly would ask us, "When do I get to do what Cal gets to do?" Cal being her brother, meaning camping, special events with parents, and social events with friends. At that time, my volunteering plate was full. Homeschooling committees and church volunteering took all of my free time. I didn't think I could take on another thing. For 3 years, I would walk by an AHG booth at our homeschooling conference and admit to my husband and myself that I couldn't take on another thing. We both know that I tend to give 150% with all things that I enjoy. Then came the clear directive from God that I was to act in obedience and answer His call. I was to be part of starting a troop for our daughters and other girls in our community. I was to help develop a troop where girls could grow and develop. Since then, I've invested much time and energy in helping to develop troops where our daughters can grow in their love of Christ and be mentored by godly women. They can be encouraged to become who they are, significant, precious children of God. My hope and desire is to be able to help others, particularly girls, to reach their full potential in Christ. I also was aware of our hurting world and concerned about the girls of tomorrow. I became aware that I could contribute, if even in a small way, to steering girls to be self-confident, safe, and assured of their feminine beauty in a world that so often has the wrong message and intent. Our daughters should have opportunities to learn with their peers what God desires for them, and I could help make that happen. I am so thankful to have this ministry available to my girls. As a youth, several people invested time and energy into my spiritual growth. They encouraged me to step out of my comfort zone to try new things, some of which I was sure I would fail at. Well, guess what? With their assistance and God's grace, I was able to develop some pretty important skills and experience some things that I still enjoy today. The HG program is a perfect platform for girls to try on some new things. Girls are surrounded by caring adults who have their individual best interest in mind, and when needed, pick them up when they trip or fall. The women and older girls encourage them to keep trying and to persevere. The whole troop learns and grows together as they encounter obstacles and joys along the way. They bond as sisters in Christ and can experience a healthy environment to support and love one another. As a recreation major and homeschooling mom, I'm continually analyzing the complete experience. Unquestioningly, I can recommend American Heritage Girls to families. It is a complete program. The founders and staff have created a successful program that is very comprehensive. The 6 program emphases make for a well-rounded program for any girl to experience fun, challenges, growth, and maturity, all while feeling God's love and grace. Regionally, my goal is to inform people in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area of the possibilities for their daughters to participate in AHG. I am excited to bring AHG to the many unreached communities in this area. I am thrilled to see what God has in store for these girls and honored to be part of growing women of integrity with God's plan for each and every one of them being unveiled along the journey. These girls will undoubtedly be significant contributors to their families, their communities, and ultimately His kingdom in the days and years to come. Thanks to American Heritage Girls.